It has been quite some time since I have vlogged a YouTube video. So hi everyone. This first quarter of the year has been nuts for me. I've just had a lot of travel going on, a lot of big things. I did move, so I feel like that had been a big priority just to kind of get everything aligned there, find an apartment, and then on top of that, like I said, I traveled some. So I don't know, I didn't feel very inspired to pick up the camera, which I'm disappointed about because I really I enjoy doing this. I just didn't have it in me to do it. But I feel like now that I'm finally settled, I'm in my space, I feel excited to do this again. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a really good headspace. So I definitely want to get back on track. So I thought we could do a little weekend vlog. We can kind of debrief. I can do a little apartment tour, and then I want to do some goal setting. I don't know, there's a lot that I feel like we're gonna have to chit chat about because I just have a lot of things that I want to talk about and put out in the open because I want to do them. So that's kind of where I'm at. But I did, like I said, I moved. I'm now in my own little space, which I really love it. And I'm closer to home. So my family's here, which has been really nice. My mom's about an hour and a half away. My sister's 2 hours. And then my brother actually lives 20 minutes away. So I'm in a pretty good space with all of them. I've been traveling a lot. So I finally am home for an extended period of time. So that's also why I feel a little bit more inspired to make more content. I'm a very routine person, so when I'm out of my routine, adding this in, it's kind of hard. I don't know, it's hard for me to balance it, but I should be home, like I said, for an extended period of time, and I'm really ready to goal set and get shit done. So I will say my last trip, I was just in New York City last weekend. I went to BookCon, so I thought I would debrief a little bit on that too in this video because I feel like the general consensus was that people didn't have a good time at BookCon, but I don't know, me and my friends, we had a grand old time. I mean, it was absolute insanity. I will give it that, but the authors were all really nice. Everybody I felt tried really hard to get you in, get signed. There were standby lines for lines that you needed reservations for, and I don't know, I met Rachel Gillig and she was great. She really pushed through the lines to try and get to everybody. So I don't know, BookCon was a lot of fun. I got good books. I mean, things were still, I wouldn't say there were crazy deals. Yeah, we got some free things, but I don't know if people were expecting a lot of discounted items. So I don't know. Overall, I thought I had fun, but yeah, okay. Weekend vlog. I definitely think I want to reset. I want to get on track. I have some goal setting I want to do. So I thought we could clean together. And then I don't know, we might do some other things, but just spend the weekend together with not much to do, trying to get things in order. I can show you around my new little apartment. And then I think I'm going to do a bookshelf tour in another video. I'll show you, obviously you can see a quick glimpse of it, but I have 100% expanded my bookshelf. So I'm really excited about that. I used to only have one of these Billies and now I have a little one and another big one. So I guess I really got to see how big my collection actually is. And I mean, it makes me happy. So, but yeah, okay, let's start with some cleaning tonight. I do want to read a book this weekend because April, I am far behind. I usually I feel like my goal every month is 10 books. And I don't know if that's too much or what, but it seems doable for me, and it has been so far. I think I want to say January I was 14 books. I want to say February I was 10, and then March I want to say either 14 or 15. And right now I'm at 6. And it's April 24th. So I feel like I've been slacking, but this month also has just been really crazy. So I don't know, I'm trying, but I do my next read, where is it? I'm trying to get through the Heated Rivalry series, Game Changer series, because I feel like it's just time. So I'm on Tough Guy. I have read Game Changers. I read Heated Rivalry yesterday in one go, just because like these are quick, and this is only 300 pages. So I thought that we could maybe clean for like 2 hours tonight. So you'll see small glimpses of my apartment because I'm gonna take you around before I like actually give you the tour. And it's not too dirty in here, but I just wanna wipe everything down. So I feel like I'm set for the next week. But yeah, so we're gonna clean, we're gonna read a little bit. Hopefully I can finish this tonight and just kind of crank through it. I don't know. I just yapped a lot, so let's go and clean some. So this is my bedroom. So this would be right when you walk in. I've got my dresser here. Ignore these like makeshift blind shade situation we have going on. I'm gonna get curtains that we're gonna put up there, I think. So I think that'll really add to the room. But then we've got my bed, which I made some upgrades to with my bedding, and I absolutely adore this little guy. It's like a little wiener dog pillow. I love it. And then I've got like little matching side tables. And I do have art that I have to hang. So we're gonna do like a little gallery wall up here. But it's cute. I still need to like personalize it. Obviously I've got Howie's crate here. And he got a personalized throw from his grandma. So we love that. And then I've got my closet, which honestly, it's pretty clean right now. It's pretty big. Walk in, got, you know, some storage up there of all like my extra bedding. These I really need to go through and like get different bins for because obviously they don't match. These have literally followed me since college. So we probably need an upgrade there. And you can't really tell, but like there's a whole other back shelf to it. So there's a bunch of stuff back there. But this is my bedroom that I really like. And I'm planning on hanging these up this weekend. So I can show you that once it's actually hung. And then it goes into my bathroom, which also kind of needs a little bit of work. I went for a pinky theme, so we've got pinks everywhere. I've got this cute little like pink plaid. It's very summery, so that'll have to change once winter comes around, but it's cute. It does the job. I do need to clean in here and like wipe everything off because it just needs to be wiped down even though it looks clean. And then I've got like a little storage here. And then I've got my shower, which does have a tub, but the only downside to this is I feel like my tub just never gets clean. Like I really need to figure out a way to clean it, not properly because I've bleached cleaned it, but I just can't like get it sparkling clean like I want it to. So I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I'm gonna wipe down the bathroom. And then my room and my bathroom will be done. Those were kind of quick because I'm not in those all day like I am out here in the open. So they stay pretty clean to begin with. But let's go and wipe down the bathroom. My bathroom is all set, all clean. I wiped everything down, cleaned the toilet. I don't think I'm gonna do my bathtub today because I just don't think I have it in me tonight, but that's all clean. And then when you walk out, this is my living area that is a mess right now. This is where obviously I sit and I do my 9 to 5 that I do love. And then this is like a quick glimpse at my little bookshelves, my living area. And then my kitchen is over here. And then my laundry room is like right in there. And I've kind of got like a long entryway down there. And then there is a coat closet. That's recycling, ignore it. But then I also have this really cute built-in shelves that I absolutely adore and I love. And they're almost all set. I just think the last one, I don't really know what to do with because Howie can get into that. I don't know. So, and then of course I've got books on it. But when it comes to the rest of my apartment, like I need to organize this. There's just kind of stuff, cords everywhere. Oh my gosh. And then I just like, I've always decorated, I feel like, with books. So once we get this all cleaned up, you'll see like This is pretty bare, and the inside of it is pretty bare because I like need stuff to decorate with, especially this basket on my coffee table. Like I definitely need something to figure out and some books to get to kind of bulk up the decor. Right now I have a couch cover in the washing machine from earlier, so like the couch won't look like that. That blanket is Howie's favorite. It is giant and really thick, and he loves to lay in it. And he obviously has too many toys than he can ever do anything with, and they're just always everywhere. So I don't know, we're definitely gonna wipe down everything in here, just try to clean it up, tidy a little bit, and then I think we're gonna sit down to read. I don't have like too much I want to do tonight. I just kind of want to get a head start on it. So I definitely have a few goals, and I feel like let's chat about it. Other than cleaning, like tomorrow, I definitely want to finish the rest of my apartment. I want to clean my sheets because that's like a weekly thing, so I thought we would just do it tomorrow instead. I do have to grocery shop tomorrow. I don't know if I'll bring you with. I might just go do it, and then I could do like a little grocery haul after, but I want to do that because this week I really want to meal prep. I have been just like not feeling the best in the sense of like, I haven't been eating the best, so my body's just like mad at me. So I want to meal prep. I kind of want to get back on track, and I'm shooting for kind of like an anti-inflammatory diet, if you will. I want to tell myself I'm going to be strict, but I also like don't want to fully restrict myself from foods because I just don't. But I do want to like reset my body really bad. So I guess those two things don't really go hand in hand. So I think for at least a month, I'm going to try to eat really well just to kind of reset my brain, reset like my goals when it comes to how I feel every day. So that's something that's been really important to me, especially now that I'm settling back into a routine and I'm not traveling a ton, because eating well when you travel is really hard because you're eating out 24/7. And don't get me wrong, I love a salad, but sometimes that feels like the only thing that I can ever get when I'm trying to like pick on the healthier side, which that's totally okay. Like I get it, but it's not what I want every time I go out. So I'm definitely shooting to meal prep on Sunday. And then my family's actually coming over Sunday morning, and we're doing like just like a mini breakfast because my mom's boyfriend's gonna help me hang up my pictures, my artwork. So I'm excited about that. And then another thing that I really want to accomplish this weekend is I want to sit down and I want to start journaling more. I have a journal picked out. I'll have to show you. It's really cute, but I'll show you when I like pick it up to do it. But I think I want to like be more present in the sense of like channeling my emotions when I'm feeling certain things that I just like feel like is important to write about, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a really good headspace, which is great. But I also kind of want to document that, and I still have things that I feel like are important to write down and kind of, I don't know, work through if you will. Like nothing like too crazy, but I just feel like it would be helpful and beneficial for me because as crazy as it is, in my personal life, I'm not super outgoing, if you will. Like I'm one who likes to, I don't know, I tend to keep to myself. Like that's just kind of how I am. Like I have my friends and I love them and like I tell them things and whatever, but overall I'm more of like an internal person and I internalize things. So I think it would just be good for me to like put more things on paper and really make an effort to do so. And and just like really build my routine around like becoming a better person, like for myself, if that makes sense. So like I've already been getting up earlier. I've been trying to aim for like 6:30, and I've done that for the last couple of weeks, which honestly has not been as hard as I thought it would be. I'm really enjoying it. I like getting up early because I like having a day before my work day, because I do work a 9 to 5. So, oh gosh, Howie's choking next to me. So that's been something that I've been doing, and it honestly makes me feel better. There are some mornings where I go right back to sleep, but sorry, y'all. There are some days where I go back to sleep, but I've been trying to not do that, and I definitely want to become a little bit more strict with it. And I think that once I start eating a little bit better and focusing on my macros, which is something that I've done before, I'll be able to like wake up pretty easy and even before my alarm. I know that this is like crazy, but I would love to get to like a 5:30 wake up every day goal. Like I just think that that would really set me up for success in just like who I want to be. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy with who I want to be, like, or who I am. I just like have certain goals that I think would make me better and make me happier. So I kind of want to get there. So that's kind of my goal for this weekend now that I'm back, which I've said 13 times, I feel like, but I want to get in the right mindset. I want to write it all down so it's in front of me. I kind of know, like, not step by step, but I know what I want to do. And then I add those things into my days every day until it becomes routine, which sounds hard, and it is hard, but once you do it, like me personally, once I do it, if I'm in it, then I almost feel guilty when I'm out of it. And that's why I've had a lot of trouble in the last 6 months to work out, because like I know once I start it, I'm not gonna want to get out of it. So part of me just doesn't even want to start it because then I won't stop. So I just yapped for so long. I'm sorry. I feel like this is gonna be a really chatty vlog because we haven't caught up in a while, and we, meaning my 13 followers and whoever else I reach, I don't know. I just feel like I have a lot of hefty, I wouldn't say hefty actually. I just have a lot of goals that I think will help me personally and just help me become the person I want to be, because I am in a space where I can like actually work towards that. I don't have a lot of external things, which I admit I'm really grateful for, that are like putting a lot of pressure on me, or things that are affecting me. Like I'm not in a relationship, I'm not this. Like right now, it's literally just me and Howie. And to be completely honest with you, like I'm really content with that. So I have the opportunity to make those changes. But okay, I just yapped your ear off for, I think, looking at it, like 7 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go make some dinner. I'm gonna read my book, and maybe I will check in with you again tonight after I've kind of went through this a little bit. I honestly did not expect it to be this character either. I only know about Ilya, Shane, and then Scott and Kip. So I'm excited to read these other little ones. I do think I can get through this, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll check in with you later, and then if not, I will see you tomorrow morning. Let me just take you through the night that I'm having, because it's something. Howie and I were having a wonderful night. Like I got that cleaning done. I made some dinner. I chilled for a little bit. I was reading, and then I decided to take him out because it was time for him to do his business, and took him out. I let him, we have like a little dog park at our complex, so he was running around the dog park, whatever. And I was walking him back up, and he kind of just kept walking, so I let him walk, because my dog, if you know him, he doesn't go on walks. He's not like one to be like, oh my gosh, like let's go walk for 35 minutes. No, he doesn't. But tonight, he's decided he wanted to, so I let him, because I wanted him to get some exercise, because he never does. He only does stuff around the apartment because he's lazy. And that was fine and dandy. He walked for like 30 minutes. Crazy. Mind you, I also live in a commercial area. Like I have a big shopping complex there. I live in an apartment building. Like it's pretty commercial. Not a lot of land, like not a lot of grass. I mean, there's like a little bit of a field back there, which we did walk around. Come back in, I pick up my book again. I was telling him how proud I am of him. And then all of a sudden I see something crawling on my couch. And I thought it might have been an ant because I saw an ant the other day. I was like, oh, it's probably just another ant. Oh no, it was a tick. So that was fun. Because number one, I was trying to I hate bugs. I admit it. Like I hate them. I hate them. Like I hate. So I was trying to pick it up with a paper towel because I'm fearless. The thing was sticking to my couch, not coming off. So I brought out the big guns. I sucked it up with my vacuum. After many tries, let me tell you, this thing was latched onto my couch. And my couch is brown. I'm like, I've got like the heebie-jeebies, but my couch is brown. As you can see, the cover is back in the washing machine because I'm not taking any chances. Like I am not. I stripped out of my clothes I was in. Those are in the washer. Like, no. So I got the ticket out. He was in my vacuum, still alive. So I had to take the vacuum outside and like dump it in my dumpster. So I'm like not 100% sure that the tick got out. I'm like pretty sure because I just vacuumed all of my rugs and like my carpet because I'm scared. So, and I didn't see anything crawling around. So I put it like, whatever. I think it's out of the vacuum. It's gotta be. And I'm like petrified. But yeah, so now I had to rewash my couch and I ended up cleaning more of my apartment because the vacuum was on this thingy, the little island that I have. And I'm afraid that he crawled out and it's somewhere in my apartment. So I have total heebie-jeebies right now, but like checked my whole body. I'm gonna go shower, but Howie got a bath. I gave Howie a full-on bath, which he's not very happy about. So I'm gonna take a shower. He got a bath. I checked the couch cover, like the whole thing. I had a flashlight because I don't have overhead light in here. I just have like my lamps, other than my kitchen. So I had all the lights on that I could possible. I vacuumed a bunch. Like if I find another one, I'm gonna freak. So he's not going on another walk. Moral of the story. Ticks are so bad this year and he's on like tick prevention. So I'm assuming that's why it's not on him right now. It probably tried to latch and whatever, but I don't exactly know how it works. I just know it prevents it, So yeah, I am gonna go shower. I'm gonna do my skincare and try to relax. It is the next morning, it's Saturday. I did in fact wake up at 6:15. So I'm happy about that. My body just kind of woke up, so that's nice. My alarm was set for 7, just to like give myself, I've been waking up at 6:30 this whole week. So I gave myself like an extra half an hour to sleep in just because it is a Saturday. And this is the first Saturday I've been in my apartment like without having to like get up for something in months, it feels like. So I wanted to give myself the opportunity to sleep in case my body wanted to take it, but it didn't. So I didn't get out of bed until like 7. I laid with Howie for a little bit and we relaxed, but I already putzed around a little bit. I threw my sheets in the washing machine because I want to get my bed all set up and like fresh for going into next week. So that's one thing I want to do today. Cleaning wise, I just have to like really vacuum, and then I did wipe down my countertops last night after that whole tick fiasco. So I just have to do like my kitchen table. I've got to do the countertops back there, and then I want to get my desk sorted out. And I want to figure out something to do with Howie's toys, which are all over there because he's got so many of them and they just are always all over, and he plays with certain ones, so I don't know. We'll organize that. What else do I want to do today? I have to go shopping, grocery shopping, So I've got to sit down and meal plan, and then we've got a meal prep. I don't know if I'll prep today. I probably will prep tomorrow. Maybe I'll like prep some of the food today to cook tomorrow, but we'll see. So I'm gonna prep this week. So that means I've got to sit down and do my macros, which is one of my least favorite things to do in the whole wide world because it's a lot of like numbers and plug and play, which is just, it's fine, but it's just annoying. And then what else do I want to do today? Oh, I wanted to start journaling. I wanted to like just start that process and kind of see what I'm feeling and where I want to start. So we'll do that most likely. And I think that that's it. Sounds like a lot, but I think it's doable. I feel like this morning has already been so slow for me. I already had my coffee, which is great. I'll probably make a smoothie. I've been on a smoothie kick, so we'll do that. I've already watched YouTube. So I've had like a chill couple of hours, like 2 hours. It's already 9 o'clock now. So I've gotta wash my face to start. We'll do a smoothie after that. And then maybe when I'm having the smoothie, I will sit down and we can start meal prepping. And I can kind of talk to you guys a little bit about how I do that and how I did it in the past. There was a period of time where I like needed to be on a health kick because I wanted to lose weight, and I did. So I'm gonna kind of follow those guidelines again. But we'll talk about that when we get there. But I need to go wash my face. So I love using these headbands. Like, I love them because it doesn't get your hair wet, whatever. But let me tell you, I got these wrist things so the water doesn't run down your arms. Best things ever. If you see them in the store, don't knock it till you try it because they work wonders. And I always hate when the water runs down my arms. That's one of the reasons I hate washing my face, because I feel like I just get all wet. But these, they're great and they're worth it. My camera keeps focusing in and out, so whatever. Yay. We made our smoothie. I did my skincare. I put on just like a little mascara just to like liven up my face a little bit because my allergies are kicking my butt. I've been like so swollen. The pollen's been killing me, but we made our smoothie and it is the perfect consistency, which I'm really excited about. And then we are gonna meal prep. So whenever I'm in like the need to reset mode like we are right now, I have macros that I went by a couple years ago when I was trying to lose weight, and I did lose weight on them, but I feel like they're a good way for me to obviously manage how much I'm eating and making sure I'm getting like the right amount to eat. So that's the main reason I go back on them, is just to like kind of reset. I mean, I would love to lose weight on them, but I'm also like just trying right now to add movement back into my life as a whole. I'm trying not to like stress myself out with it too much because I'm one of the types of people like I'm either all in or I'm not in. So sometimes that can be, he's of course gonna do his food puzzle right now, but I'm either all in or I'm not in. It like, it's terrible because sometimes I'll think about it, and if I'm like not doing all of it, like food, working out, part of me is like, why am I doing it anyways? Like, why am I doing any of it? So I need to get out of that mentality and remember like a good choice is a good choice, no matter if I spent the whole day eating really well and then maybe at night I had like ice cream. Like I can't let that like neglect my whole day of good eating and make it seem like I've taken 10 steps back. Because that's how my brain works when it comes to that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna try to be consistent. I have my macros, so now I've got to figure out what the heck I want to eat. Thankfully, I'm one of those people who can eat like the same thing over and over again, which I do. So I'm sure we'll do a lot of chicken and rice, and I'm sure broccoli, because or any veggie, I guess. I don't know. I know I want to eat like clean for the most part, and I don't mind if it's like a little bit bland. I might get bored, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know. Right now it's more about fueling my body and feeling good while doing it. So that's my whole goal here with this, is to make myself feel better physically and honestly mentally, because it all translates. So whatever. I could go on and on and on about food and like that whole nonsense. So I'm gonna try and meal prep, and let's see what the heck I come up with. I feel like this vlog is gonna be a lot of me yapping, so hopefully you're here for us touching base and really chit-chatting away. But okay, I figured out my food for the week. Took forever because I literally am way too indecisive, but I'll share my macros. I stay around 1730 calories. I do 135 grams of protein, 170 carbs, 50 grams fats. If you have never done macros before, I would highly recommend that you go to like a trainer and have them figure it out for you. That's how I did it, because not all macros work for everybody. So I don't know, but it is a great way to like keep on track, make sure you're eating enough, because that's something I don't do enough of, but I'm also eating the wrong things. So I'm getting a lot more calories for like less food. So that's something that I struggle with, because I do like to snack and I do like crappy food. So breakfast, I'll do oats with berries and then cottage cheese on the side for my protein, because I don't really love protein in the morning. I'm not an egg girl, so. And then lunch, I'll do rice, chicken, black beans, romaine, so lettuce, and then bell pepper. Dinner, sweet potato, ground beef, broccoli, and then my snacks, I'll do a chomps, a chobani, and then an apple cinnamon rice cakes. But those I'll usually just crinkle and like put in my yogurt. So that's all my food for this week. Not too bad. I'm happy that I got that all figured out, because I kind of dread putting that together. And then I gotta go grocery shopping, so I'll go get all of this. I think my dryer just went off, so I can make my bed before I go. And then when I come back, we are gonna tidy up a little bit. It is only 10:30, so we're making progress. Don't judge me. I don't use a top sheet, and my blanket is Halloween, but this is one of my most favorite blankets ever, so it goes on my bed. Making my bed is in fact a whole process, but look at how cute it is. I love like this layering process. This is my duvet. That's just like a little quilt I sleep with, but I absolutely love my new bedding. I went shopping, I went to Costco, and I went to Kroger. I tried out a Kroger, and I didn't hate it. It's not my favorite, but I thought we would do like a rapid fire grocery haul. Eggs from Costco because I'm making a quiche tomorrow morning. I've got these chips. I've had this brand before, but these were at Costco for only like $7 when normally a small bag is $7. So I got that. I got some milk for the quiche. I got some high protein chobani for my meal prepping. Rice cakes for meal prepping. I did get some muffins that I'll make for tomorrow morning too for when my family comes over. Mushrooms for the quiche. I got cupcake tins. They had a giant tub of Good Culture at Costco. And this was only like, I want to say $7 or $8, which for theirs is pretty good. Bag of Chomps at Costco. And then I got this giant bag of oats from Costco. Okay. I've got my meats. I have chicken and then 2 things of ground beef in here because I already had some chicken, so I didn't get double. This bag is, I've got broccoli and onion and then bell peppers. More rice cakes, and then what else do I have? Oh, I have some cans of black beans. I got some butter because I think I need it for those muffins. I got blueberries, strawberries that are leaking. I don't love that. My receipt. And then I got sweet potatoes and rice. So that was my grocery haul. I am gonna go put this all away, and then I think after that I'm gonna chill for just a little bit, and then after that I'll pick back up and kind of get into the rest of my day. I just took some time to relax a little bit. It's about like 3:30 now. I think I'm gonna make some muffins for tomorrow because I got some muffin mix. So I'm gonna do that. I did just finish Tough Guy, which is the 3rd in the Game Changer series. So this to me was only a 2-star. I did not really love it. I did not. I'm itching to get back to Ilya and Shane, obviously, but I am reading it in order. So I did not skip over these other ones, but they are like quick reads. Like this is only 300 pages. So I can maybe finish this tomorrow. Today, I'll read a little bit today. I'm kind of feeling a movie later. I don't know. It's been so gloomy today. I kind of wish it wasn't because I'm feeling a little bit unmotivated even though I have so much I want to do today. But let's bake some muffins because I want to have those done before tomorrow because I'm going to get up in the morning and I'll make the quiche in the morning. So, I'm making a frittata because the quiche has a crust and I'm not going to do a crust. But, okay, let's make some muffins. I did in fact just make another coffee because I need to pick me up. I might regret this later because it is 3:30 and this is late for me to have coffee, but I wanted to pick me up. Okay, I am making, I think I showed them earlier, but I got like the King Arthur muffin mix. So we're just gonna make these. I did not feel like making my own, so we're cheating. muffins are in. So while those are in for like 20 minutes, I think I'm gonna finish kind of tidying things up a little bit. I have a few more things around the house I wanna do. And then after that, I thought we could either sit for a little bit more or I would start journaling again. I think that that's the last thing I wanted to do today. So I might save that for later tonight. I get like a little bit more creative at night, which is weird. I work best in the morning, but like my creativity flows at nighttime. So I think that that'll be best for the things that I want to journal about will be later. So right now I just want to get together Howie's things and clean up my apartment a little bit, and then we can kind of go from there. Look at, he likes to sit on the back of the couch, which drives me absolutely nice. Okay.
Regular editions, the ones I read, which are the ones that are annotated. So obviously I love to keep those, even though I do have the special editions, but those are like untouched, you know, whereas these are loved in dog years or
Baby. I am feeling crazy motivated all of a sudden. I got the muffins done, which they're really cute. I did in fact eat one. So there's only gonna be 4 of us tomorrow, so like, it's okay. But I did eat one. They are good. I'm happy with them. This is a really good boxed mix. It's easy and it's good. But I wasn't planning on mopping. I mopped the whole apartment and my floors look so nice. I've cleaned the bowls on my counter. All the countertops are wiped off. I'm like tempted to start prepping meal prep tomorrow, even though everything's clean. I do want to drink some electrolytes because I do feel a little dehydrated, but I wanted to show you, well, I don't know if I've shown these yet, but I got these for Christmas, and now that Howie is done barking, I don't know if I've shown these glasses, but they're, I mean, they're like the trendy Anthropologie glasses, but my mom got them for me for Christmas, and they're little wiener dogs. They're so cute. I love them. They're the only like icon, that's what they're called, icon glasses that I have, because I don't have a lot of, I have a lot of glassware, so I don't really need more glassware, I guess I should say, because it's just me, and like, why would I need that much? So like I've got a bunch, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a bunch of glasses here and there. Also, electrolytes, love these. My brother put me on these, my brother and his wife, sister-in-law. Great, love them, they're awesome. But I just wanted to share those glasses because I think that they're so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if I'm gonna start cutting up food or not. I have not decided, but I'm gonna drink some electrolytes. I'm gonna cool down a little bit. I have all the windows open and it is 75, so I'm a little warm now, but we're making a lot of progress and my apartment feels so clean. Let me show you. At least it feels clean to me. Oh God, that was a bad angle. Let me just flip this around. Like, obviously my countertop's a little bit more, but we're looking, like, look at the floor, so clean. I'll obviously, like, make the couch up a little bit, but Howie's toys are all figured out. This is like a glimpse at my shelf. I have room to grow, so like we've got some spots here and there, but I'm really happy with how that's turned out. So I have in fact decided that I want to get a head start on meal prepping. I'm just gonna cut all of like my fruits and veggies up today, and then tomorrow I will cook everything and put everything in like their individually packaged containers. So I've had purple ones of these for forever, but I bought like a light pastel-y blue too, so I have purple and blue containers, and they are so cute. I got them off Amazon, and they're just Bentgo. I don't know if that's right, but these are great. I have them in purple. I love them in purple, and they hold, I think they have 4 cups of food or something. Yes, 4 cups. So they're great, but I am gonna go and cut up all of our stuff. had such a productive day today. I'm really happy about it. I got my whole apartment clean. I've mopped the floors, I vacuumed the floors, I cleaned my couch covers yesterday, like all of the countertops, the wood is clean, like everything is clean. And I'm really happy I got that done because this is my first week back after like a while, a weekend back. So it's just like nice knowing that I can go into next week. Everything's clean. My sheets are clean. Like we're gonna have food made tomorrow. I got so much more done today than I thought I was gonna get done because there was a period of time where I was like, it's gloomy and doomy out. Like I'm gonna lose some stamina, but I didn't. So I'm happy about that. So tomorrow, all I really have to do is cook the food and like just prep it, you know? So, oh, and then I have my breakfast with my family, but like I kind of have free-ish day. I have to run to Target to just pick up a prescription, but like after that I might read a bunch. I did start Common Goal, I think it's called, the next one in the Game Changer series, and I feel like I already am gonna like this one a little bit more than I liked the last one. So I'm excited about that. So I don't know, I'm just happy that I got a ton done today because I feel very refreshed and just like ready for my week to start. So now we're on to the last thing that I wanted to do today, which is journaling. Obviously I've never written in this before, so I kind of wanted to start this little page and like decorate it a little bit. So I got my markers, which I have just like the Oahu alcohol markers that are TikTok crazy. Oh my god, my TV, whoops. These are the ones that I color my coloring books with. I made myself like a little swatch sheet, which I know you can buy these, but I was like, I'm just gonna make it myself, so I did. But yeah, I'm gonna make this cute and just kind of enjoy my time doing it. And then I think my main focus for like this journaling session to begin, you know, getting into it and like trying to get my mindset in the place that I want it to be. I think that this is gonna be like just me word vomiting about like what things I think serve me, what things don't serve me, and kind of just trying to figure out in my head like how I can get to the place of like maximum happiness or maximum potential, and just like trying to make sure I'm being fulfilled in my everyday life, like things like that. Because I feel like lately, I mean, I am the type of person that loves to be alone. I really do. I really, really do. But I also want to continue to like challenge myself and I don't know, just like find little things that really add value to my life and make me happy. So that's where I'm at with my life. I'm really, I don't know. I've said it 15 times in this vlog. I'm in a really good spot mentally. So I feel like it's time to really build on that and dig a little bit deeper and kind of do all that work that goes with it. But I'm gonna turn on some music. I'm gonna just doodle on this page, and then I'll get into like the main parts, and I guess I could kind of go over after a little bit, not too into depth about what I actually wrote, but maybe just kind of how I structured it if I end up even having a structure to it. So we'll see. So I just finished up my whole journaling. I did get interrupted twice by two calls, my sister and my best friend, but I did take them. So I lost my train of thought a couple times and I had to get like back on track. But with that being said, I am really happy with how this first little session started. I did not really follow an outline, but if this is something that like you're trying to do, I feel like the way I did it, I just kind of like wrote what I was feeling, and I don't know, like, and how I've kind of got here into the place that I'm at. And it's really nice to just like see it on paper. I'm sure there's things I missed, but just like the overall gist. And then I kind of started writing down those goals about the things that I wanted to implement into my everyday life. So I like wrote about them and what I wanted to do with them. And then I wrote like a little section at the bottom of one page of like goals. And then I've added some color in. So like when I flip through this, I come across those goals every time. And like, oh, I'm reminded like I wanted to do this, this and that. Like, am I doing that every day? Or am I doing that 2 times a week, 3 times a week? So on and so forth. But like, for example, like body movement is one of them. Making sure I'm appreciating like what I have in my life. I think people can tend to like kind of forget and take things for granted. So I don't want to do that. I just want to make sure like I remember that I'm happy. I have an amazing apartment. I'm able to buy books, like just like reminding myself of this kind of thing. So those are just a few. There's other things in there that I won't share, but and then the only other thing that I feel like I would recommend to someone is obviously dating it. So like on the first page, I dated it in the corner and I like put a little color around it just to kind of like, I feel like it'll separate the pages because I am only gonna write in black pen just for my own reasons because I feel like that looks the best. And then I did date it at the end. Like I put end April 25th, 2026 because I feel like, I don't know, it just felt right to do that. So I did it. But we had a very productive day. I am really happy with today. I feel really good. I feel refreshed and ready for, tomorrow I have a day just kind of to myself a little bit other than like my family coming. And I feel ready for like this week. Like, I don't know. I just feel really good. I feel really refreshed. And I just feel like my mind is very clear this weekend. So I'm super happy about that. But I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wash my face and then I'm gonna go to bed because it is, in fact, 10:15. Yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. About 7 a.m. I am working on the frittata for when my family comes over. So right now I'm cutting up some mushrooms. I'll cut up some onion and then I will saute those. And then you add it to the egg mix and you bake it. Pretty easy, but I just wanted to get kind of a head start on that. I have been awake since about 5:30. I have been lazily awake. So I finally got up at like 6:45, took Howie out, and now I'm doing this. But yeah, after that, I'm gonna probably wash my face, make sure everything's tidied up, and then my family will be here. My family left about an hour ago and I have been relaxing. I cleaned up a little bit. I still have like some, as you can see, some dishes to do, but I would really like to relax today, but I know I have to cook all that food, which thank God I prepped everything yesterday because I don't know if you would catch me cutting up all those vegetables today. I just don't think I'd really want to. I really don't want to cook right now, but I'm trying to tell myself just to get it over with while I have some energy. Oh my God. That's what I would like to do, is to lay down and maybe take a little snooze, but I'm not going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do now, because if I sit down again, which I have been sitting down, I probably will fall asleep. And I'm not much of a napper, to be completely honest with you, because I usually just am groggy after and it doesn't really make me feel better. So I'm going to try not to nap. Maybe I'll have another coffee. I don't know. I just need like something to pick me up because I all of a sudden am so tired. So let's get some food, meal prepping and cooking done because I want it to be over with. I'm gonna continue to listen to The Priory of the Orange Tree too. I am trying to finish this week. I would love to finish it before the end of May, so we'll see. I have about 8 hours of it. No, I have 8 hours and 52 minutes, so I have 9 hours left in this to listen to. And May is, let's see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 days away, and 5 if you include like 4.5, we'll say 4.5. So I don't know if that's doable. It seems like it, but once I get into other books, I like don't want to pick up the audio, but we'll see. I'm gonna turn this on and I'm gonna try and get it all done, so. All of my meal prepping is just about done. I'm just waiting on my sweet potatoes to finish. I like diced them and they are roasting. But I have my lunches, which is kind of like a fajita bowl. There should be beans on this, but I don't have a can opener. So I've got to go get a can opener and then I'll just add the beans, black beans, to the little like fajita bowl once I have that. And then I've got my ground beef broccoli and there will be sweet potatoes in this. And then I don't prep breakfast because breakfast is easy enough to kind of whip up in the morning. But we got the meal prepping done. It is about 1:45. So we've got a whole day of kind of just, now I can relax. Maybe I still have to like clean up everything from cooking, but after that I do have to run to Target to pick up a prescription, but that'll be quick. And then I will come back and read, maybe debrief you on some of the Game Changer stuff that I like. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. We got a lot accomplished, at least I think, this weekend. So I'm gonna go put all this away and then I will touch base with you again probably later. So I never ended up actually finishing the vlog yesterday. It's Monday now. So I wanted to close out, but before I do that, I wanted to show you the pictures that got hung up in my room and just kind of how everything's come together, which I'm really pleased about. So let me flip around. My bedding is so cute. I love the layering, but look at how nice these look. I'm definitely gonna continue to build on this. I just need to figure out like what exactly I wanna do. And then I know with this little picture right here, I wanna find something bookish. This actually doesn't look horrible, but I wanted like paper with obviously text on it, like wording from one of my favorite books, probably one of the Sarah J Maas books. I would love to do something from Throne of Glass, but I just love how this turned out and how his crate even has like, we got him a little green throw. He's barking, of course. But I put like some pillows up there. I don't know. I feel like it all worked. Of course. Now that he's done barking, I'm really happy with how everything turned out in here. It looks really cute. I think there's still some things we need to finish up. Like this wall's pretty bare, so we might do like a mirror there or something. And when I say we, I'm talking about my mom. She likes to help decorate and kind of put things together with me. So I give her a lot of credit, but here he goes again. He went on yet another barking fit, but I just wanted to say thank you for being here. Hopefully I'm better about posting more consistently now that I'm home, I'm settled, and I'm just like not leaving for a while. So I have a few things planned that I'm excited for, but thanks for spending the weekend with me and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.